I was paid $1 million to stand perfectly still in a cornfield for 7 nights. I wasn't scaring away birds. My name is Miguel. I'm 28 years old, an ex-Marine, and until 2 weeks ago, I was deep in the hole with the agency. It was in that scenario of desperation that I found the ad. It wasn't on the dark web, nor in some shady back alley. It was in a printed newspaper, the kind nobody reads anymore, forgotten on a park bench, the kind of place I shouldn't have even stopped to look at. It read, "Statens needed, static field security. Location, Boa Safra Farm, interior of Mato Grosso, Brazil. Duration, 7 nights. Harvest period. Requirements, extreme physical resilience, total muscle control, military discipline. Payment, $1 million. Tax-free, offshore deposit. Note, candidate must be capable of remaining motionless for 12-hour periods. $1 million. A scam, obviously. But when I called the number, the voice on the other end didn't try to sell me anything. And a time. It just would they steal my kidney and leave me waking up in a bathtub full of ice? To be honest, not even my kidneys are worth much these days, so I took the risk. The interview was brief. The contractor, a man named Colonel Valdemar, met me in a warehouse on the side of a dirt road. He didn't look like a farmer. He looked like a warden. Sun-cured face, scarred hands, and a look that evaluated me like a slab of meat at a butcher shop. Not a professional. "Can you stay still, kid?" he asked, smoking a straw cigarette that smelled like burnt manure. "I sat in a hide site in Haiti for 14 hours without moving a muscle, sir," I replied. "Haiti is a playground compared to my plantation," he laughed, a dry, humorless sound. "The job is simple. You put on the suit. You get up on the stand. You stay there from 6 in the evening until 6 in the morning. If you come down before the bell rings, you lose the contract. If you accidentally move when they are close, you lose your life." I signed the contract. The paper was thick, yellowed. There were clauses about biological risk, irreversible psychological damage, and accidental disappearance. I didn't read it properly. I only saw the number with 6 zeros. The farm was in the middle of absolute nowhere, miles and miles of corn. But it wasn't common corn. The stalks were too tall, almost 10 feet high. The leaves were a dark, oily green that shined under the scorching sun. And the ears of corn were red, a vivid, arterial red. "It's transgenic," Valdemar explained, catching my stare. "Resistant to pests, but it attracts another kind of pest." We went to the center of the cornfield. There was a circular clearing, and in the middle of it, a solid wooden cross treated with pitch, featuring supports for feet and a backrest. "Your post," he pointed. Then he handed me the uniform. I was expecting camouflage fatigues, or maybe a tactical vest. What he gave me looked like a medieval nightmare. A jumpsuit made of thick leather, reinforced with ceramic plates and Kevlar underneath. Over the leather, coarse burlap was stitched on, mimicking the clothes of a classic scarecrow. The smell of the outfit was ranker than the breath of the local crackheads. "Why the smell?" I asked, holding back vomit as I pulled on the heavy pants. "Olfactory camouflage," Valdemar said seriously. "They are blind, but their sense of smell is sharp. This disguises your human scent. If they smell live people, they attack." The mask was the worst part. A burlap sack reinforced with an internal steel cage to protect the face. There were only 2 tiny holes for the eyes, covered by a dark mesh. Before leaving me there for the first night, Valdemar went over the rules. He spoke with the gravity of a priest giving last rites. Total immobility. They sense vibration. If you tremble, they know where you are. Silence. If you have to sneeze, bite your tongue until it bleeds, but do not make a sound. The bell. I ring the bell at the main house at 6 a.m. Only come down when you hear the bell. Never before. Even if it looks like the sun has risen. They mimic the light. Contact. They will climb on you. They will smell you. They will touch you. Do not react. The suit can withstand a few light bites. But if you decide to be stupid and react, they will gut you, and that suit will tear like paper. He helped me up onto the support. He strapped my feet with leather buckles, but left my arms free, though resting on the crossbar. Good luck, Miguel. The last guy lasted 3 nights. What was left of him, we buried with the fertilizer. Valdemar left. I was used to insane orders. My previous commanders had put me in worse situations. His jeep disappeared into the dust.